Hello, sweet little bees. It's late. I'm tired, but we have a full moon this week on the 23rd. That's a couple of days from me. If you fall on this reading at any other time, no worries. This is because you need to hear whatever message the cards are going to give us today. Or not all of it, obviously, there could be just some. But I prepared my tea and it says be kind to yourself. And I was going to go back to work and I was dying to do a reading, so I'm being kind to myself and I'm giving us all a full moon reading. Usually I have a 4 cards reading. Don't ask me why. I'm tired. I'm going to do a 7 card reading. But hey, it's a spread that I found when we had the solar eclipse and full moon eclipse and all kind of eclipses last month or the month before. So I wanted to try it. So, and this spread is created, I'm going to use that word, by the Mystics Guide to Embracing the Full Moon. The Mystics Guide. And that's all the picture says. I forgot where I got it. So, little sip for me. I'm putting my cup on the pretty coasters that my sweet friend slash wifey, Crystal. Crystal is crafty. You'll find her on Instagram, Facebook, Etsy. Should you be interested to get this, she'll make anything you want, probably. Okay, so let's go with finding out which divine energy with the Keeper of the Light is going to guide us. Whose light are we going to be under during this full moon? We have hope for some of us at the bottom of the deck. It's interesting because the tea message was be kind to yourself, and we have the Shekinah with the sacred self. So obviously the development, the growth, the taking care, the focusing on oneself. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to 1, 2, 3. I apologize, I said I was tired, so I may just be doing a lot of this. Dance to the sacred rhythm of life. I love that. Like, I'm picturing somebody dancing like if there is nobody around, dancing as you do your chores at home. Put on your favorite music when you do that. We have connections. We have divine timing with the sign here. To me, that's like the connection of all the chakras. That's really developing and healing and taking care of yourself. With the moon on her forehead here, I feel a deeper even energy with the moon, reminding us of the cycle, reminding us that not everything is perfect, reminding us that not everything is bad, reminding us that there is always a better day, that there could always be a worse day. Not every day. That's life. It's ups and downs. But what I also get with this gorgeous bird here is the notion of protection, the notion of divine protection, and the notion of connection with the divine. And also the notion of messages. The bird is a bringer of messages. The dove is a divine light bringer. With his arms, with his wings open like that, it's like you are going to get this embrace. But also I really feel like you are getting the messages. You are getting the intuition is not the word, the guidance that you need if you just take a moment to listen. And for some reason, with the light also, like that's coming behind her, I'm picturing like Star Wars with the ship with, like going as fast as light speed, I think it's called. But to me, like from afar, like those divine messages, like the French word is jaillir, like you know, like a fountain, you know, when all the water goes like this, like this. You have all this energy, all these messages, all this communication, all this, like you being thrown a ton of things at once. This may feel overwhelming. You may feel like you have a ton of different ideas. You may feel like you want to do a gazillion different things. You may feel like you're overwhelmed with a bunch of things. Just focus. Maybe for some of you, you know, you may need to meditate to pay attention to what the message is, because it feels like a lot is coming at you all of a sudden. That may be the messages, and that may be lots of things at once in life. But that is also part for that that growth, that not even, because this is even bigger than growth. We want you to realize that I'm gonna have to go take some medicine, that you are ready, that you are receiving so much information to unleash to express your gifts, to dance to. Maybe you feel like painting a bunch of different things right now, or creating a bunch of sweaters, or you know, like you're in that receiving of that muse moment, like writing poetry, or writing books, creating scenery, you know, like things like that. You're like on this amazing development that would almost make you want to scream with all this creative energy you have. I'm going to take a break to take a couple of puffs so I can articulate and speak. Just a moment. Okay, let's hope it's going to be better. Instead of taking an energy or wisdom of tarot, because we have 7 cards in this spread, I'm going to use the spirit card oracle deck to find out which energy is with us on top of this. S'il vous plaît, nos anges, nos guides, what energy is going to describe or to go with this full moon here. This is called the flower moon, s'il vous plaît. Nos anges, nos guides. And again, whenever you follow this message, it's because it could be something for you. Okay, this one wants to come. I hear that last one. Galactic healer. So we are in this, look at this. We are definitely in this energy of communication with the divine, on receiving with the divine, on healing, on maybe you even bringing some healing messages. You know, you could be a healer, meaning like when you have some friends that don't feel well. Excuse me. When you have some friends that don't feel well, they'll come and talk to you, sucking your energy, but you will be feeling them. You will be helping them feeling better. We have the number 17 here with this galactic healer. Move forward with an open mind. That could be part of your healing yourself, like that. Once you get all these messages, once you are opening your arms to receiving all these fantastic messages from the universe, all this fantastic inspiration, what you take as inspiration is gift from the divine, you'll be able to just express so many awesome things. Look at this, Ascended Master. A lot of this white divine energy all around here. Okay, let me put that back in. Where's the box? Is that? Yeah, that's the box this way. It's out of my way. Here we go. I'm going to use the Lunar Tarot, of course, for this reading. So, clear messages for this. Okay, justice. Somebody is gonna get his justice, good or bad. What is deserved is coming your way. The karmic justice. This card is Can be pretty scary. Oh, what's down here? I like to think of this card as a breaker of chain most of the time, because the chain is breaking on this one. Maybe it's time that you break a bad habit, or that you broke a bad habit, or that there was a breakup from a toxic relationship. Oh, see? We had the Justice and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So there is definitely, again, the notion of change, the notion of karmic change. I'm saying again because this keeps on happening. By the way, welcome and congratulations to the newcomers. There were quite a bit of newbies coming into our hive. So welcome to all of you. I don't always mention it. Because I want this channel to be about, no, it's not me that wants, it's just I was called to do this, without consistently asking to people to join us, because I don't necessarily care for it myself when I listen to a video. But I wanted to offer a free reading to the 100s B. And interestingly enough, this bee, you know, there is no coincidence. It's been in my mind when I reached the number 90. I was thinking, oh, I feel like offering the 100s a reading to I feel like offering a free reading to the 100th person that will subscribe. Maybe I'll do that again, you know, when I get to 200, 300, whatever. I don't know if the channel ever grows this much. So most of the subscribers do not show their name, or they go incognito, however that works. I don't know how I managed to do this, because I'm very technologically behind. I'm not the best at it. But the 100s B is one of the few who actually subscribed, and I got the notification and I saw their name. So you can send me an email at onwithlouise@gmail.com if you hear this, if you remember this, if you think about it. Try not to go with a yes or no questions, because that's just the worst. We can do something, but it's very limited and it's not fun. But otherwise, I will reach to that 100th person. They subscribed last weekend, like around the 18th, like Friday or Saturday California time. So anyways, that was a little parenthesis. Congratulations, welcome, and lucky you. I guess, I hope for you. Anyways, okay, let's go back, s'il vous plaît, nos guides, nos anges, to the full moon readings that we have for this flower moon. Okay, so it looks like I was supposed to give this message, because I'm not having any jumpers, I'm not having any mess, and we are doing it right now. What do we have at the bottom of the deck? The Chariot, determination, go, you know, like, it's not going with the flow anymore. We were talking about guidance and inspiration. Once you have it, you're gonna go. And I love this black and white notion with this Chariot, because number 7 to me is always a number of perfection. And you are using all that you have, funny, Freudian slips here with the hive. You are using all that you have, and you have all that you need to drive wherever you want to go. You are determined, you are going for it, and you are going towards success. The Chariot is also what's that other card? It's a warrior coming back, celebrating his success from whatever wars they went to also. So it was difficult, you had a lot of fight, but you're coming back home, with success, with your 2 beautiful wolves over here, with complete, like with the black and white, you have the notion of yin and yang, completion. Awesomeness, I like this. Okay, alors, let's see what this full moon reading is about, finally. this is like, I'm impressed with this muse looking, the Shekinah. You know what? I'm so sorry. I wanna read a little bit about the Shekinah. Aren't you guys curious about her? The Shekinah. Can't even see the number. Eliminate the shadow, lead the way. See, I was supposed to do this because I finally was able to breathe. Is it with T? What the heck? Where is she? Is it Secret Self, maybe? No. Do I have the right one? Yes, I do. Okay, is this card part of this? Oh my god, I'm looking at the wrong book. I'm so sorry. Did I mention I was tired? That's embarrassing. Where is it? So, guess what? Oh no, I thought she was. No, she's not. She's the last, before the last card in this deck. Let's see what else we can get about her. The Shekinah. Okay, right there, I'm annoyed. Is a twin flame. But the twin flame of the Holy Spirit. So I was talking about blessing and protection and love and connection with the divine. You can hardly do better than the Holy Spirit. Twin flame to me, you know, it's the other half of that soul. Okay, not that we can even think of the Holy Spirit as a soul, because it's a divine. The Holy Spirit is God Himself. So we're getting into some serious theological thing right there. So let's say it is the female aspect of the God particle or creation energy. She, quote unquote, is more of an essence than a being. Okay, that's where I was trying to go, so perfect. But has the ability to show herself, quote unquote, in ways that we will understand. I was talking about muse earlier. She is acknowledged in the sacred teachings of Judaism and also called the Sophia of Christ in the Gnostic Gospels. She is powerful. She is a powerful female voice of spirit who is here to bring about equality. I was feeling that way in completion with the black and white wolves. And to help the world move on from the made-only image of God. Male, quote-unquote, email. Oh my goodness. Equality. She is a powerful female voice of spirit who is here to bring about equality and to help the world move on from the male-only image of God. She reminds us that God is all loving and accepting. That's something that I want anyone to hear in this whole world. God is all loving and all accepting. One thing I heard when I first came in the United States that I still 25 years later find extremely shocking is people who say God-fearing. I am God-fearing. Well, if you're God-fearing, I have the feeling that you still have issues understanding what loving and worshiping God is about. If God is all giving and loving and all accepting, you have no reason to fear. He loves you just like your parents. You're always going to be in the embrace of God. You're always going to bring the light of God, whether you believe in God or not, whether you believe in the power of the universe, of this beautiful energy. At the end of the day, God, the Holy Spirit, the Holy Mother, that whole amazing team up there everywhere, believes in you. Okay? So please, if you are going to believe anything, just stop fearing. Okay? When you stop fearing, maybe you will realize that you are deserving of the love of God and that amazing energy. She reminds Alana, whenever she appears in reading, she points out the change makers, the love creators and gift sharers of the world who are here to unite all hearts around the world. I wonder if we even need to keep going. That's awesome. Don't feel the need to hold back or dampen your spirit. This is time to celebrate. This is funny. For Mother's Day, my niece gave me these pretty pink flowers, which reminding me of Mother Mary. And I was wondering where to put it. I was going to take it to work, and I kept on forgetting. So I put it here for us all to enjoy it. And as I'm doing this reading, I'm remembering that this full moon is the flower moon. And we had the pink moon, and the flower moon is, because now, we're the middle of spring, there is flowers everywhere, it's pink everywhere, and other flower colors, but I find it to be a funny coincidence. Remember, there is no coincidence. But I didn't do it on purpose. I just did it because I had it and I thought it would be cute. Time to celebrate. That's what I thought of the flowers. Because gift and, when you celebrate, there is always flowers or happy colors. There is a feeling of dance and joy around you at this time as you fully recognize your splendor. You are a sacred being who defies gravity every day. I'm laughing because that makes me think of Wicked. Just by being alive and bring a sense of balance and equality to the world. You are a sacred being who defies gravity every day. Just by being alive and bring a sense of balance and equality to the world. Now I'm going to reduce that for you to hear it again. You are a sacred being and who brings a sense of balance and equality to the world. That's how indispensable you are. That's how indispensable every single one of us is. Without all the little bees, no hive. That's simple. Allez, let's get to the reading now, that I took a little bit more time. The first card is a success that you will enjoy during this lunar phase. So, what is, s'il vous plaît, nos guides d'amour? I'm going to put here, what is a success that our little bees will enjoy during this lunar phase? That's a cool question to have. What is a success that they will enjoy during this lunar phase? Prevail. Your success, okay, so this Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight. He's the knight that takes his time. He's the knight that plants a seed. Like the horse is not moving, see? Because, and this is connected to the earth. So your success is that you're finally getting that connection and starting. You're about to put that first seed in the ground. So one thing that may annoy you is that you are definitely at the beginning of that new exciting endeavor situation, but you have the tools that you need, you have the kernel, you have, maybe this is the idea that you needed, or the funds that you needed, but you have that first seed that you can plant. So that's exciting. What is something that our little bees should set their intention towards, s'il vous plaît, nos guides? What is Something that our little bee should set the intention towards, s'il vous plaît. Regarde, look at that. This, we are in the Pentacles. Let me see if they connect. We are in this, we have prevail with this one, and we have reveal with this one. Interestingly enough, the page usually is the younger self than the knight. We have an energy of learning with the page rather than an energy of doing. But it looks like, since we're talking about intention to set towards, that the reason why it's slow and the reason why you are taking it slow is because you still have some learning to do. So maybe some of you are just simply going back to school, or wanting to add something to the business that you have, or to the life that you do, or maybe a specialization. You want to go back to learning, to become a master. There is a notion of learning and growth in your career with the Pentacles suite. Something you should set your attention towards. Maybe it could also be, if you are a knight, like older than the page, and we're talking about a success that you have here. Maybe you are also teaching something to a younger member of your family. And also you could be needing to listen to your inner child a little bit more. I was thinking about that because you have that expressing your gifts and feeling and hearing the universe communicating with you. So that reveal is, revealing your true self, even if it's that younger, your inner child. Apologies for taking time to bring that out. I'm exhausted, but I want to do this. Yeah, it's like there is like the notion of a sister-daughter, or sisters, like a older sister and a younger sister, like a good 4 years difference between the two sisters, or mother-daughter situation, like a young mother. Let's say you had your child like between 16 and 22, so you don't have a lot of, you don't have many years difference between you and your child. That's what I feel like. There is like that notion of working together, but teaching and learning. Something to avoid during this phase. What is something that our little bee should avoid during this phase? You should avoid victory. Six of Wands is victory. This is something we want for you to get to, not to avoid. So how could we think of this card as a negative? Because I never thought of this. The only time I think of the Six of Wands as somewhat of a negative side is with the Essoni's Modern Love Tarot. And I think there is another one like that. There is a few Six of Wands that show physically challenged people winning. So what that tells me every time when I use those tarot decks is that you are going to be victorious in a situation, but it doesn't mean you're not hurting from that victory. It won't be a perfect victory. So in this case, because we want you to avoid this, I want to see if there is a negative side to the 6, maybe doing something by yourself. Oh yes, see, self-assurance. To me, you are still this is still to remind you, especially you had the chart at the beginning, you are going towards something amazing. Okay, there, to me, there is no doubt there. You are going towards some success, but because of the self-assurance here, I want to focus on the you know, it's behind you also, and the wand is facing that way. So it feels like it to me it's facing like in the past. So it's possible that you don't need to keep on bragging about your past successes. Perhaps you have reached a landmark where you can review your progress with some pleasure and satisfaction. Picking the Six of Wands is very positive, so there is no doubt there. You have reached a point where you can see success is near. You're receiving a sign that you're mastering very close to your ultimate destination. If you are waiting to find out whether you have passed a test or are going to prevail, oh, it's funny because there is prevail and there is a success in a dispute. You should be very pleased. Honors and endorsement can all occur now when you shouldn't shy away. Stand proud and accept acclaim with grace. In love, this can mean you will be reaching your relationship goal. In career, promotion and recognition, and likely for finance, you are in a growth phase. Okay, so what I feel is because your attention are towards the younger generation or bringing out your inner child, I really feel like the thing to avoid during this phase is to be a little cocky. There you go. You don't have to keep saying, "Oh, but I have this degree," or "Oh, but I know. Look, I was like number one in that, and you're not," or like stop showing off. That's what I feel. Okay, it's like avoid throwing at people's faces how great you are. They know how great you are. You know how great you are. Keep that pride within yourself. This is not going to be the way to show yourself to this is not going to be the way to express your gift. Yes, really, just remain humble. That's the term I was looking for. You are in a moment of success, which is amazing, but avoid showing off. And don't be like I don't know if any one of you I mean, of course I don't know, unless the cards will tell me, but if any one of you have ever watched The Big Bang Theory, don't be like Sheldon. That will fatigue anyone around you. Everybody knows you're smart, you're brilliant, you're great. Some people may even acknowledge your inspiration, but don't be Sheldonian. Okay, I feel that this is what you are being loved for who you are and appreciated for what you can bring to the plate. Don't overdo it. Don't over show yourself. They already know. What is a challenge that our little bees will soon face? Interesting because it's on the left. What is a challenge that our little bee will soon face? S'il vous plaît, no guide. Oh my God. It's like, how could this card be so positive in challenges? Like, thank you, les guides. Like, the Ten of Pentacles is honestly one of my favorite cards, if not my favorite. I'm excited when I see it. It's like everything is doing great. Financially, this is all the family around. This is, good times. This is reaping what you sowed, in a good way. This is celebrating. We're definitely in the energy of celebration, but that's your challenge. Okay, so we want you to set your attention towards this younger self or this younger person. Okay, I do still feel that we're talking about two persons. Okay, but if it is just your younger self that we want you to focus into this learning, it's possible that you will be attracted by something. Everything that shines is not the best. Since it is a challenge that you are going to face, I feel like maybe you'll have like a super promotion offer, or maybe going to a different company, or maybe you just spend too much time on the financial aspect of certain things. Maybe you spend too much time at work and you need to refocus on that inner child or that child or your family. The financial, the wealth is there. Okay, so even though, like, let's say like this is like copper and this is like gold with diamond looking, don't I feel like you are called to see that there is not just money out there, not just even though we need that to survive, we need that to be comfortable, we need that to eat and take care of this inner child, let's say, or this child in our family. I feel like since this is a challenge that you are facing, slow down and smell the roses. Okay, I'm not sure these are roses, but slow down and smell them anyways. Okay, number 5 is a helpful resource you should seek that will lead you toward your life purpose. Okay, what is a helpful resource that our little bee should seek that will lead them towards the life purpose? S'il vous plaît, no guide. That's a hard one. I mean, the helpful resource that our little bee should seek that will lead them towards the life purpose. S'il vous plaît. What's a helpful resource that they should seek? S'il vous plaît. That's another one of my favorites, the Strengths card. You know what's interesting is that the Strengths usually is number 7. How do I know? Because this is my favorite card. And here it was switch with another one, as it is number 11. So I would have to see, because look at that. I mean, this is gorgeous. We have the infinity sign on top of her head. It's like the lion is like when something feels so good and you're like, oh, that's the energy I feel here. You have become strength in this card. A helpful resource. Major Arcana is something that's happening to you no matter what. This is finding your passion. A helpful resource is what you're passionate about. Let's see what it says, because I'm what was number 7 here? Oh, 7 is a chariot. Maybe I'm getting confused here with the chariot and the 7. This is weird. Fortitude, courage, persuasion. I want to read it all. A woman is sitting alongside a fully grown lion, composed and in control despite its power. The lion is the ultimate symbol of strength in the animal world, combining both majesty and power, and beauty and warmth, and I'm thinking of all of that. Nobody should forget how the lioness is a great mother who uses her prowess as might to protect her offspring. Notice how this is next to the inner child, okay? And I was talking to you about that earlier. So either your child or your inner child needs protection. It seems that you need to focus on this rather than than the financial aspect of the situation right now. Want you to see here. All the cards are not showing here. Okay, you see a little bit of the Ten of Pentacles. So that strength is next to that page. Let me move my glasses. She's protecting her offspring. Only a fool comes between the lioness and her cubs. Those born under the sign of Leo are fearless and imbued with deep strength, yet they can be as playful and delightful as a kitten. We want you to be as an adult, but also playful. So your inner child or your child. They are all heart. These dualities, and we had, no wonder I thought of the 7, because we have this duality here with the black and white wolves. This duality is shared by the strength card. When the moon spends time in the zodiac sign of Leo, it bestows a vibrant energy of strength and spontaneity. The infinity sign above the rider's head emphasizes the boundless life force granted by this card. So, this is a helpful resource that you should seek, that will lead you towards your life purpose being your family. I mean, that's what we're here for, to procreate and take care of. So maybe you need to reset your passion towards your kids and find your inner power. So it's interesting how your resources yourself, it's you have it in you. Your lunar message. Drawing this card reflects an inner steel, no matter what is going on in your life. Like the woman with her leonine steed, whatever you are dealing with, you will do so with calm and fortitude. You will be magnanimous and proud. You possess resilience and kindness and a true heart. In love, this can indicate a passionate affair. Perhaps you are entwined with someone who is prone to having hot-headed moments. Or maybe you are the one who is playing the drama queen. More positively, it indicates that leonine qualities, ambition, loyalty, and glamour are needed to attract a mate or provide a bit of pizzazz to a current amour. In career, use your energy and power to promote your talents and get noticed by the people who can assist you. We were talking about the help you need. So get noticed by the people who can assist you. But that tells me here too, because we had that mother thing that came out, that protection. So there is somebody younger around you. I feel very strongly about this, that needs you to be there for them, to help them as a protective, as a ferocious, mother for her cub. And you will have in your possible career life, you have access to the help that will help you. Your life purpose is really to protect and provide, and you have a lot on your shoulder. But this is a lot that this card passion, with the passion there also, I'm feeling like all of this we were talking about love, and we're talking about career, this, so you will get promote your talents and get noticed by the people that can assist you. This card gives you the sign that now is the time to move and make your mark. You can shine now. When it comes to spending, you'll be tempted to splurge, okay? And this is on the other side here. We had like be careful with the challenge you will soon face. Maybe you have the Ten of Pentacles because you have that thing to notice how the money is like on the opposite side of the strength. Maybe call on your inner strength to rein yourself in. So this is, I like how this is kind of like really reading the message confirms what I was feeling with the Ten of Pentacles here, with the finances situation. Okay. An effective way to raise their vibration. What is an effective way? Our guide, s'il vous plaît, for a little bit to raise the vibration, s'il vous plaît. What is an effective way to raise the vibrations? The Five of Swords, it says controversy here. The Five of Swords is when you stop at nothing to get to what you need, and you will not even be you will not even feel bad about eliminating something or somebody that is an issue for your it's gonna be on top of you, this thing. It's on top of you. It's on top of the King of Pentacles that I was taking as you. Prevailing. An effective way. So the effective way to raise your vibration is, and we had the devil that jumped earlier, and we're talking about breaking the chain. I feel like this is, do not hesitate of cutting off relationships that are preventing you from this shining thing with your family, with your job, with your love. You have all this wonder thing inside you. You have all this inner power. You have all this inner guidance. And you may have people around you, maybe even 5, or maybe this is within a group of 5 that you need to cut. You may need to cut somebody off, and it may, you know, you may look bad because of that. But that person is that person or situation, and you know what it is. Okay, so when I'm telling you this, there is no doubt in my mind that you're thinking, I know I need to do that. I haven't had the energy or the courage or whatever. It's like, I know I need to do that. Tarot is like that. It tells you things the way that they are. So you know what you're supposed to cut off. That's stopping you from that prevailing. That's stopping you from that passion. Cut it off. What is a special message from the universe, s'il vous plaît? A special message from the universe for our little bees, s'il vous plaît. No, gives a special message. Oh, commitment. So, we have the number 7, 6, I'm sorry, that comes, why was that 7? The Lovers could be confirming spiritual enlightenment. We have 1, 2, 3 arcanas. The keyword on this one is commitment. Okay, so we can go with commitment. Once you get rid of this negative energy here, you have this wonderful loving relationship that's happening. You have this oh, sorry, I have snail that was moving and I was wondering, but that was so commitment. It's interesting because there was nothing about a loving relationship or anything that I was seeing in this reading. And this is a special message in addition to the reading. So by releasing this sucking energy here that you need to cut off, by focusing on this inner child, and by focusing on your own development rather than boasting and like trying to get back. It's like in the past, it's very interesting how I see this thing as like it's talking about a challenge and stuff like that, but to me this is more like it's in the past. Okay, it's behind you. Yes, you were successful. Yes, you had money, but yes, you have to focus on this, on the feeding of this inner child, on refinding, rekindling with that inner child, that will bring you that strength that you need in order to get to your goal here. You are determined to get to something, and it will succeed. Maybe it is that special work situation, but all that will ultimately bring you to a wonderful commitment. That's lovely. That's unexpected. I'm too tired. I was going to ask a question on that, but I'm so tired that maybe it just needs to be a quote unquote surprise. You'll know who it is. Maybe somebody that's already part of your life, or that you will meet. That I can't. It's not clear to me. I honestly, I have no desire to go find out. So sorry. Let's get an extra message here from the Moonology Oracle, s'il vous plaît, no guide. I get an extra message for a little bit, maybe an advice. What advice for a little bit, s'il vous plaît? I had like 5 cards, okay, so that's why I'm not taking it, April. Should you listen to this, s'il vous plaît? No guide, an advice for a little bit. And this deck is cute, but the cards are too thick. So there's too many coming at once. An advice for a little bit, s'il vous plaît. A new start is coming. We had the Wheel of Fortune that jumped, so and this talks about the new moon, so possibly the next couple of weeks after this full moon, or a couple of weeks, 12 to 14 to 16 days after you listen to this reading, you may meet this person, or they may talk about this new beginning they want to have with you. Because if, let's say, you are in some relationship, but like that will go to the next level. This is sweet. New moon in Pisces at the bottom of the deck. So Pisces is like July. So I was talking about 2 weeks and then a couple of months. So 2 weeks to 2 months. Let's get a... It's decent. It's a very interesting reading. Aside from like feeling drained right now, I don't feel the need to go get a healing card either. So, because all that healing is like right there. We had that galactic healer. The healing's energies are here. You have this Holy Ghost, Holy Spirit present since the very beginning. The galactic healer, my God. S'il vous plaît, Maman Marie, un message from Maman Marie for our little bees. Oh, that came out sweetly. Oh, it's the same that came out on Monday, I think, yesterday. Our Lady of Growth Assured. This is, and that confirms also the message from the angel on Sunday. To manifest the dreams and desires of the heart, we need patience and trust in divine timing. Understand that if our creation is birthed too soon or too late, there may be otherwise unnecessary difficulties. There is a natural timing to soul manifestation that we can trust, even if we can only grasp its goodness, grace, and genius in retrospect. See again, like turning around and seeing how the success was here. Without gloating, know that Mother Mary is safeguarding your progress. We're going back to the, I'm hiding sword here, going back to how slow the Knight of Pentacles is, with the notion of, some people put the Pentacles in winter. For me, the Pentacles is a fall. So I'm like, with all this gold color, there is no winter in here, okay? So there is a fall energy here too. This is cool. Neat. Lovely. I didn't expect the lover. I'm really tickled by this. S'il vous plaît. What gratitude message for it? Oh, okay. And another one. That's way too many. Reflect on the bad, so that it doesn't happen again. Merci. I'm going to take this too. Take it easy. We're back to the same messages. Gratitude is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes practice. We're back to like really taking it slow. Interesting. Acknowledge understanding. Acknowledge understanding. For some reason I'm not getting it. And I know I've read this card before, because it says say thank you instead of saying I'm sorry. When you say I'm sorry, it means you did something that you feel bad about. If you just focus on doing the best for the people that you love, you don't have to say I'm sorry. And if you thank people, if you live in gratitude, you just thank them for what they do, you are in a happier place in mind, in heart. I feel like picking another card, but that's closing. I mean, like feeling like there is like something that wants to be. I was too tired to pick this, but I'm going to take it anyways. I need to have one card. S'il vous plaît. Okay. What can you tell us about this lover situation? S'il vous plaît, okay. What can you tell us? Oh. Reconciliation. So this is somebody you know. Someone from your past is returning to your life. What else can we find out? Engagement. Confirming the commitment. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So we're just, see, this is, when you get that, it's unnecessary. And passion. Like with passion again. You take 2 decks and you get the same messages. So that's why it was not necessary to pick it. But for those of you who were wondering, there is confirmation. I'm sending you love, my sweet bees, and I hope this full moon is not tiring you too much. Bye-bye.